For Kelly Ripa, meeting celebrities is nothing new. She has met almost everyone you can think of during her tenure on Live. But Ripa was conflicted over a recent guest appearance on the show. When she met a visitor on the show last week, she appeared almost ecstatic, if not anxious. Who was it? And why was Kelly Ripa so anxious about their in-person meeting? To find out, continue reading. Kelly Ripa was very angry about this visit. Kelly Ripa has already said that she has already met the majority of the individuals she looks up to, which makes her feel almost dead inside at times. It was a different story with this guest. Ripa even admitted to her husband, Mark Consuelos, on Live the day before that she was struggling to choose an attire for the show. She declared to the studio audience that she was fired up about meeting the guest when the time arrived. "I won't lie. I'm energized," she blurted. "I met Pam Grier backstage just now." Pam Grier's appearance left the Live host speechless. Grier promoted her program, Them, by appearing as a guest on Live with Kelly and Mark. The show's second season is currently available for streaming on Amazon Prime. As a long-standing admirer of Pam Grier, Kelly Ripa apparently couldn't contain her joy upon finally meeting her. Mark asked Kelly how long she had been a fan after she revealed that she had loved the actress for her entire life. "Since I have memories," she answered. She went on to say that she used to have a vintage poster of Pam Grier up in the Soho apartment she and Mark shared. Kelly acknowledged that she was torn about getting Pam to sign it. "Do I ask Mark to drive me to New Jersey to root through storage for the poster?" she said she asked herself as she ran through the scenario in her head. Although he was glad his wife didn't do that, Mark Consuelos acknowledged that he would have gone if she had asked. Pam discussed one of her most famous characters, Foxy Brown, during her appearance on the show. It is the role that changed Kelly's life, even though she played it 50 years ago. When Pam Grier was present, she was smitten by the character and the actor. "You are self-reliant, which is the most important thing for any woman, but particularly in show business," the Live host said to the actress. Despite having a prosperous career and being a well-known figure in the entertainment sector, Kelly Ripa still has some role models. One of them is undoubtedly Pam Grier. For over 2 decades, Live with Kelly and Mark, formerly Live with Kelly and Ryan, Live with Kelly and Michael, and even Live with Regis and Kelly, has been the heartbeat of morning television. Its star, Kelly Ripa, has spent more than half her life greeting America with her signature energy, humor, and relatable charm. But recently, a surprising twist behind the scenes had fans buzzing. Kelly reportedly had mixed emotions about a guest appearance that stirred both nostalgia and discomfort. According to insiders close to the production, the guest in question wasn't just another celebrity plugging a project. It was someone with deep personal and professional ties to Kelly's own television history. When producers told her who was set to appear, Kelly's reaction was said to be a mix of shock, excitement, and apprehension. Kelly is always professional, but this one hit a little differently, a show source shared. "She's been in this business long enough to handle anything live on air. But you could tell this guest appearance brought up a lot of memories." A surprise reunion on live television. The day of the episode began like any other. The studio buzzed with the familiar rhythm of pre-show rehearsals. Kelly and her husband, co-host Mark Consuelos, ran through the rundown, exchanged jokes with producers, and adjusted to the day's lighting setup. But the atmosphere changed slightly when the guest lineup was revealed, an unexpected name from Kelly's past. The reunion wasn't planned to be emotional, but everyone on set knew it might be. The guest had once shared major screen time with Kelly, back during her early acting days on All My Children. Their characters had been part of one of daytime TV's most memorable love stories, and their on-screen chemistry had spilled into decades of soap opera nostalgia. Fans watching at home could sense something special from the first moments. Kelly's usual confidence came with a noticeable glint of vulnerability. Her greeting, warm, genuine, yet cautious, revealed her mixed emotions without her ever saying a word. You never know what's going to happen on live TV, Kelly later joked during a commercial break, especially when your past walks right onto your stage. Between nostalgia and nerves. Behind Kelly's polished smile, there was a swirl of memories. Long before she became the queen of morning talk shows, she was Haley Vaughn, the rebellious yet lovable character who became a staple of All My Children. Those years shaped her career and her sense of self in ways few realize. It's strange, Kelly once reflected in an interview, to look back at a version of yourself that was still figuring everything out, personally, professionally, emotionally. That's what made this guest appearance so emotional. The reunion wasn't just about two old colleagues, it was a reflection of how far she had come. Back then, Kelly was a rising soap star uncertain of her future. Now she's an Emmy-winning host, businesswoman, and cultural icon. Seeing that part of her past walk into her present reminded her, and everyone watching, of the incredible evolution she's undergone. She wasn't sure how she'd feel, said another insider. It's been years since they shared the screen, and life's changed for both of them. But there was this mutual respect, like two people acknowledging they helped shape each other's paths. Mark Consuelo's subtle support. Throughout the episode, Mark Consuelos, Kelly's husband and co-host, was the steady anchor beside her. He knows better than anyone how much that era of Kelly's life means to her, especially since he himself joined All My Children years later, and that's where their love story began. When the guest walked out, Mark's supportive smile said it all. He cracked a joke that instantly lightened the mood and helped Kelly ease into the moment. You could see Mark reading her energy, a staffer revealed. He's her safety net. Whenever Kelly gets emotional, he knows how to bring her back into the moment, usually with humor or a knowing look. At one point, Kelly laughed and playfully teased Mark, saying, "This is surreal for me. It's like having my TV past and my real-life present sitting at the same table." The audience loved it. The chemistry between Kelly, Mark, and the guest made for one of the most heartfelt segments the show has aired all season. A candid reflection during the after show. After the cameras stopped rolling, Kelly reportedly took a quiet moment backstage. The adrenaline of live TV always leaves her reflective, but this time, the emotions ran deeper. During the live after-show segment, exclusive to digital viewers, she addressed it directly. "You know, it's funny how life brings people full circle. When I started out, I never imagined I'd end up sitting on this side of the stage, talking about those days. It's like seeing an old photograph. Beautiful but bittersweet." Her honesty struck a chord with fans, who flooded social media with praise for her vulnerability. "Kelly Ripa is so real," one viewer wrote on X, formerly Twitter. "You could tell this episode meant something to her. That's why we love her. She never fakes it." A reminder of why Kelly connects. This emotional episode reminded viewers exactly why Kelly Ripa has remained a beloved television presence for over 20 years. It's not just her wit, charm, or quick comebacks. It's her ability to balance honesty with humor, vulnerability with professionalism. "She's not afraid to let the audience see her human side," said a longtime crew member. "That's what keeps people tuning in every morning. They feel like they know her." Even when faced with something deeply personal, Kelly handled it with her signature grace. She didn't overplay the moment. She didn't dodge it either. Instead, she let the emotion breathe just enough to be authentic, then wrapped it with laughter like only she can. Looking forward, with gratitude. By the next day, Kelly had already turned the emotional moment into something to smile about. During her opening chat with Mark, she referenced the guest appearance lightly, saying, "I survived my trip down memory lane. Barely, but with full makeup intact." Her laughter echoed across the studio, but the sentiment behind it was clear: gratitude. Kelly Ripa has built a career on evolving in public view. From soap actress to talk show host, from young mother to empty nester, she's allowed her audience to grow up alongside her. This emotional reunion was just another chapter, A reminder that even TV veterans still feel the weight of their past, the joy of their progress, and the magic of unexpected reunions. Sometimes, Kelly said thoughtfully as the cameras faded to black, the universe brings you a moment just to remind you how far you've come. And if it happens to be live on television, well, that's just my life, I guess.